Well, I'm not sure how I did it, but it seems that the pumpkin disaster was actually perfectly fine. Our mash temp is at about 154 degrees, which is exactly where we want to be, actually. That's a sweet spot. The recipe calls for 152 degrees for conversion. With 2-degree loss over an hour, I think we're going to be really good. I'm just going to keep my water going in case something happens. There's a lot of headspace in here, so you never know what could happen, temperature fluctuations. It's just good to have something off the side that you can use in case you need to raise that temperature. Because you definitely, well, you don't want it too hot, but you definitely don't want it too cold either. There you go, see? And it's starting to whistle a little bit. So we're going to just turn that down a little. Just a little bit. Keep it nice and... yeah. Just keep that nice and hot in case we need it. And I've got 6 2/3 gallons, like I said before, of this going. I checked the temperature, I've checked my calculations, and actually for the amount that I'm using, the current mash temperature, I'm going to need it to be about 179 degrees, actually a little hotter than I was expecting, but it's still pretty good. I'm going to put that in an hour. We need an hour for that to mash. Stir a little bit frequently. You can see it's getting hot. This thing is not an ideal setup. I mean, this is a pretty economy sort of pot that I got from some kitchen place down in Bowery. I can't remember. Aluminum's not amazing, but it'll fit the bill. And of course, my little gas range here has to work double hard. I've got, I don't know if you can see it, I've got both burners going, and that I need both of those to get this up to a rolling boil. Mostly an issue when we actually go to boil it because we need this top off. We can't keep the top on when we're boiling off. So that's a real challenge. Still trying to figure out how I'm going to do that. Maybe a new kettle. But we'll check back in an hour. I'm going to probably stir this about 15-minute intervals. Whatever my software tells me to. I've got a little timer here that tells me when to stir it. And then we'll start sparging, which will take, I think we'll sparge about 15 minutes, I believe. Maybe less. Depends on, I don't know, depends on something. Can't remember what. Anyway, probably won't take that long. But we'll check back in about an hour, and we will go from there. I'll show you how we run off this absolutely delicious smelling mash. As you can see, it looks like, looks kind of like cereal, and it smells like baking bread. So yeah. We'll check back in an hour and check you later.